What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. Right now we're sitting at $41,500, down about 1% on the day. What I want to do is go into the block here and we're going to take a look at some addresses, some important things here, guys, the bulls and the bears, and we're also going to pay attention to our total exchange inflows versus outflows. So some good information behind the scenes here. If you guys get some from these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's always appreciated. I want to bring this to you as quickly as possible. So right now, guys, as we're looking at the most important things here, we're going to take a look at the holders making money at the current price. Right now we have 85% in the money, 13% is going to be out of the money right there. So getting up to those higher levels, we did hit up to around 93. Now we're back down to 85, but definitely keeping an eye out just how high we are up in that area for holders making money at the current price. Next one, total exchange inflows. We're at $8.62 billion over the last 7 days. Total exchange outflows are going to be $8.31 billion. So that's pretty much a stalemate there. Bears do have a slight advantage, and what you want to pay attention to, guys, when you're looking at this is total exchange inflows could represent that there's going to be selling pressure. Outflows could represent that people were buying, and then they're getting them off exchanges to put into cold wallets. So always looking at that as well. If we take a look at our overall signals, our summary, we have a 3 bearish, a 0 neutral, and a 2 bullish. Next one I want to get into is one of my favorite indicators here. This is going to be the bulls and the bears. A bull is an address that bought more than 1% of the volume traded in the last 24 hours. Bear is going to be the opposite. So these are the big market movers, guys. These are the guys we want to pay attention to. Over the last 7 days, the totals, we have 105 bulls to 108 bears. Next one I wanted to look at is going to be our address stats. And we're going to get into our daily active addresses here. So over the last 7 days, new addresses were up 4.71%. Over the last 7 days, our active addresses are going to be 2.98%, and then our zero balance addresses are going to be plus 14.74. So not much issue there, guys. That's looking pretty good. Taking a look at support and resistance here and where the big money and the buying pressure comes in at, and selling pressure, we're going to get into our global in and out of the money. Main areas of support we're going to be looking at here, guys, could be back to an average of 38,164 would be the first main area of support that we would be looking at. Beyond that, we would go to about $31,502. So those are the downside areas where we could see some buying pressure coming in. In terms of the upside resistance here, there's not a ton of resistance here, guys, at $43,000 on average. Right there, total volume is going to be 193,000 Bitcoin at that level. And just to put in comparison, the support level we were talking about, the first one here at 38,000, was 1.67 million Bitcoin. So this here being at 193,000 Bitcoin is a little bit smaller. Then you get into this heavier resistance here, guys, with an average price of around $51,500 with a minimum price of $43,000 and a max around that 67. So watching those areas, guys, that's going to be important for us as well. Next, I've really come to like this. I want to share with you here, guys. So we're going to get into exchanges. In our order books, we're going to look at the trades per side. So this will come up for us, and what this does, it's looking at the order books here. We're going to take a look at the trades per side, which is really cool here, guys, and it'll show the trades in the last minute. So you can see we're to the upside there, 0.12, and it'll go all the way through to 10 minutes, 1 hour, and then 12 hours. So right now, what we're looking at positive for Bitcoin is 722 Bitcoin, and then you can take that and you can multiply it by Bitcoin's price, and you can kind of find out how much volume that is. But right now, from the 1 minute to the 10, the 30, the 1, the 6, and the 12, everything's looking decent there, guys. Not a ton of volume, but still enough that we got to keep our eye on that and watch these support levels to see if we can go up and challenge some of those higher levels. Next, I wanted to look at here for us, guys, and hopefully you get something from this. Let me know down low, and also let me know what altcoins you would like to look at on this website. Would really like to do that. And then the time that the token is held right now is 4.3 years for Bitcoin. So I want to give you a quick breakdown, guys. I think it's just time to be a little bit more cautious out there. If you are in positions and you're playing for the longer term, for the bull market, just continue to let them ride, be patient. If you're trading, guys, I would just be careful, use tight stop losses, and just be as cautious as you can out there. God bless each and every one of you. Take care, my friends.